Good morning, Kipsters. Happy Monday. I am so ready for another wonderful week of learning together. Kipsters, the past couple weeks, we've practiced answering questions about informational texts. We talked about all our question words, and we practiced going back in the text to find our answer. Today, we're going to learn that we can use those same thinking steps to answer questions about a fictional text. Remember, fictional means it's not real. We've been doing this with informational texts, which were real, like our Storms book. But we can do the same exact thing with fiction texts. So let's take a look back at our question words anchor chart. We've seen this a lot by now, but let's just review it. So if a question is asking us who, our answer needs to be a person. If the question asks us what, our answer needs to be a thing. It could be an action or an object, but it has to be a thing. If it asks us when, we need to give a time. It could be a time of day, could be a time of the year. If it asks us where, we need to give a place. If it asks us why, we need to give a reason. And if it asks us how, we need to give a way. Okay, Kipsters, watch me answer questions about a fictional book. Our favorite, Owl at Home. I'm going to go back to the first chapter of Owl at Home and then answer some questions about it. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I understand what the question is asking me. Then I'm going to think where in the text to go back to find my answer. And then I'm going to reread to figure out the answer to my question. Okay, so my first question that I have for myself is, who does Owl let into his home? So, who does Owl let into his home? I know, because I'm a smart first grader, that when I'm asking a who question, my answer needs to be a person. Okay. So who does Owl let into his home? So I need to think about where in the text he's letting someone into his home, because that's where I'm going to find my answer. So I'm flipping through. Ooh, here I see him opening his door. It doesn't say on this page who it is yet. He's wondering, who could it be? But he doesn't know yet, so this doesn't give me my answer. So I'm flipping to the next page. Here it is, actually opening his door and letting someone in. Let's reread to see who he lets in to his home. Owl opened the door very wide. "Come in, Winter," said Owl. "Come in and warm yourself for a while." So who does Owl let into his home? So if I answered the question by saying, Owl opened the door very wide, that's true, that's a thing that he did. That was in the text. That was even on the right page. That does not answer my question. My question is, who does he let in? I know my answer has to be a person. He lets in Winter. This one's a little tricky because remember, in this chapter, Winter is a person. We think of Winter maybe more as a thing, but in this chapter, Winter acts like a person. So I have to answer, Owl lets in Winter. Right? Owl lets Winter into his home. Now I'm answering with a person. All right, nice job, Kipsters. So let's recap. I figured out what the question was asking me. I realized I needed to answer with a person, so I made sure my answer was a person and not just another detail that was on that page. I thought about where to look back to find my answer in the text, and then I reread until I found the answer to my question. We're going to do that today. To start this week off, Kipsters, we're going to read one of my favorite books. We've been reading a lot of my favorite books lately, but I picked this one out especially for you guys, Kipsters. It's called Olivia. I love this book, and we're going to read it for a few days together. I'm so excited. Today, we're going to read it for the first time. Your job right now is just to listen. We'll ask questions about it at the end. For right now, just listen and enjoy one of my favorite books. Okay. Olivia. This is Olivia. She is good at lots of things. She is very good at wearing people out. She even wears herself out. Olivia has a little brother named Ian. He is always copying. Sometimes Ian just won't leave her alone, so Olivia has to be firm. Olivia lives with her mother, her father, her brother, her dog, Perry, and Edwin, the cat. In the morning, after she gets up and moves the cat, and brushes her teeth, and combs her hair, and moves the cat, Olivia gets dressed. She has to try on everything. On sunny days, Olivia likes to go to the beach. She feels it's important to come prepared. Last summer, when Olivia was little, her mother showed her how to make sandcastles. She got pretty good. Sometimes Olivia likes to bask in the sun. When her mother sees that she's had enough, they go home. Every day, Olivia is supposed to take a nap. It's time for your you-know-what, her mother says. Of course, Olivia's not at all sleepy. On rainy days, Olivia likes to go to the museum. She heads straight for her favorite picture. Olivia looks at it for a long time. What could she be thinking? But there is one painting Olivia just doesn't get. I could do that in about 5 minutes, she says to her mother. As soon as she gets home, she gives it a try. Time out. After a nice bath and a nice dinner, it's time for bed. But of course, Olivia's not at all sleepy. Only 5 books tonight, Mommy, she says. No, Olivia, just 1. How about 4? 2? 3? Oh, all right, 3, but that's it. When they've finished reading, Olivia's mother gives her a kiss and says, "You know, you really wear me out, but I love you anyway." And Olivia gives her a kiss back and says, "I love you anyway, too." The end. Kipsters, thank you so much for reading that book with me. I could just read that book all day. I'm so excited that we get to read it all week. Now it's time to practice our question answering skills by answering a few questions from the text. I need your help with these, okay? First question, who does Olivia live with? Who does Olivia live with? Okay, Kipsters, so it's a who question. When I ask a who question, what am I looking for in my answer? Let's take a look at our question chart. When I ask a who question, what am I looking for in my answer? Call it out. 3, 2, 1. Exactly, I'm looking for a person. Okay, so my answer has to be a person. Now, Kipsters, who does Olivia live with? Does the book tell me who she lives with in the beginning, the middle, or the end? Where do I have to look back in the text for my answer? The beginning, the middle, or the end? Call it out. That's right, the beginning, right? It introduces the characters right in the very beginning. So I need to flip back in the book to figure out who Olivia lives with. Ooh, I think I found it. Okay, Kipsters, listen carefully for my answer. Olivia lives with her mother, her father, her brother, her dog, Perry, and Edwin, the cat. Kipsters, this whole page is my answer, right? This tells me exactly who Olivia lives with. Her mother, father, brother, dog, and cat. Nice job, Kipsters. Thank you for helping me find that answer. Okay, I've got another question. When does Olivia like to go to the beach? When does Olivia like to go to the beach? It's a when question. So what am I looking for? Call it out. It's a when question. When does Olivia like to go to the beach? Call it out. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm looking for a time, right? It's a when question, so I need to answer with a time. Okay, because does she go to the beach in the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story? Where am I going to look for my answer? Call it out? Yeah, it's kind of in the middle of the story, right? She goes to the beach in the middle. Okay, let's find when she goes to the beach. I'm flipping through. Ooh, here she is at the beach. Let's read what it says to see if we can find a time that she likes to go to the beach. On sunny days, Olivia likes to go to the beach. She feels it's important to come prepared. So when does Olivia like to go to the beach? Call it out. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, she likes to go to the beach on sunny days. That's a time when she likes to go to the beach, when it's sunny out. That's when she likes to go. That makes sense. Nice job, Kipsters. Okay, now, last question. What does Olivia do after she gets back from the museum? What does Olivia do after she comes home from the museum? Okay, it's a what question. So, Kipsters, what am I looking for in my answer? Call it out. 3, 2, 1. Exactly. I am looking for a thing. In this case, I'm looking for an action. So I'm looking for what does Olivia do? Okay. I'm going to flip through the book. I want you to yell stop when I come to the page that's after she gets home from the museum. Right? So my question wants to know, what does she do after she gets home from the museum? So I need to find the page after the museum. So call out stop when we get there. Ooh, a few of you called stop on this page, but no, here she's at the museum. It's not after she's at the museum, right? I need to know after. So she's still at the museum here. She's still at the museum. Ooh, if you yelled stop on this page, you're absolutely right. This is after she gets home from the museum. Okay, so remember my question again. What does she do after she gets home from the museum? Take a look at this page. It says, as soon as she gets home, she gives it a try. What does Olivia do after she gets home from the museum? Call it out. Yeah, Kipster. So the words say she gives it a try, but the picture shows me exactly what she does, right? She paints the wall of her house. Oh no. Right? She tries to copy that painting in the museum by painting the wall of her house. Great job, Kipsters, paying attention to today's story. I could tell you were really focused, really ready to learn today. Awesome job. All right, your job now is to draw a picture of Olivia doing something from today's story. Give your picture labels, so label it with words, and then send it to your teacher. So you're going to draw a picture of Olivia doing something from today's story. I cannot wait to see what you draw, Kipsters, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. I miss you. I love you. Have a great rest of your day learning.